Everybody looking beautiful tonight, so we're gonna make it a beautiful evening. We got a lot of great artists lined up for you guys. It's gonna be a good evening of great music. So hope everybody gets to enjoy yourself. If you're ready to get this thing started, let me hear you say already. Nah, y'all gonna have to do better than that. I said if you're ready to get this thing started, let me hear you say already. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so look, man. The first artist to come to the stage. Got my notes, you dig? All right, y'all. First lady of the night coming to the stage. She has an amazing video out right now called Graphic Design, where she displays some powerful imagery, delivers a real powerful message. Y'all can go to her IG page and check her out. I want everybody in the building to make some noise for Miss Joy Samuel. Joy Samuel.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? How are you? Thanks for coming out. Okay, I know that the fire is over there, but there's about to, be some heat over here too if you want to come closer up, Thanks for coming out. Adriana, it's nice to meet you, girl. I ain't never met Adriana in my life. But much success to her, and it was definitely an honor to be asked over here to open for another upcoming artist. So, y'all will have to forgive me, I have my phone up here. But I like to start every live set with a little bit of an introductory piece, because I want us to be able to get to know each other. So, this poem is called Gone by the Dawn. It's an homage to my family and my upbringing. My parents immigrated from Egypt, and that has taken up a lot of space within me. And so, this is a little bit about them. 3 letters, 1 syllable. It's pronounced exactly how it's spelled so as not to fluster your untrained muscles of the American tongue. My parents named me Joy, and chased it with the last name Samuel, a name that didn't belong to either of them, but one that they knew would be easy enough for you. 3 letters, 1 syllable, so as not to inconvenience substitute teachers during roll call. 3 letters, 1 syllable, so that when one day a bunch of Brocks are peering down at my resume, I might have a fighting chance against a Brandon. Each year in the US wore off a letter of the end of my parents' names. Ashraf became Ash, and Amal became Amy. I wonder if Ash and Amy even remember their former personas. I wonder which version they see when they look in the mirror. I wonder if it's the same one they wear to church, court, the DMV, parent-teacher conferences. My cousin Justina became Tina. My auntie Amani became Imani or Hamani or whatever dance her boss's facial tendons decided to do that day. Shireen became Sherry, and my uncles Milad and Nabil were pretty much just screwed. Anwar and Faiza and Nargis disintegrated in the face of fluorescent red, white, and blue. The melodies of Heba and Hayat and Ramiz drowned out by, oh say, can you see? And by the dawn, they were gone. 3 letters, 1 syllable. A name I wear with both pride and shame. I hold pride in what the syllable means, but I mourn for the nation it disowns and demeans. My parents took the one thing they could choose about me and stained it white. I can't help but wonder, if they had the choice to mute my other features so as to give me a head start in a white world, would they have done it? Would they unwind the coils of my hair, tell them to stay down, smush this Tower of Babel nose back into my skull? Would they bless me with sapphire eyes and pearlescent skin to prevent pat-down at the airport? My physique was not theirs to tailor, but my name was theirs to assign. These 3 letters selected by self-preservative design. Oh, say, can you see what's left of Africa in me? No one could look at me and think white, but at family reunions, I fight to relate to my relatives. 3 letters, 1 syllable, joy. A vocal utterance that doesn't fit my facial features, but I'll honor Ash and Amy if it does justice to my demeanor. 3 letters, 1 syllable. I strive to make it literal. Thank you. By a coworker of mine. I observe a lot of individuals within my daily life, and I observe this person for long enough to notice a few things. You know, they work really, really hard at our job, at my day job that I, do throughout the week. And when they're done working at the day job, they go and they work a night job. And when they're not working their day job or their night job, they're working on their side hustle. And this person is really impressive. But sometimes, when I communicate with them, look them in the eyes, I feel like it like a shell is talking back to me, because the depletion is real, y'all. The lack of rest is real. And so, this poem is called A Hustler. Your mother ain't seen you in weeks. Your friends say you've gone ghost. And you talk like your hustle is something in which to boast. Never care whether you do it well, just as long as you do the most. Get the most double takes in public, double taps on every post. Flex in every bag you carry. Flexing that you in your bag. Talking like your hustle is something of which to brag. Only post it up with folks that it benefits you to tag. Your work ethic's impressive. Resume extensive, crib expensive. Get defensive when you're high because you're deceptive on the low. You're not passionate. You're not driven. You're obsessive, and it shows. You never chase a single thing the way you chase a check. You're not in control. That hustle got a chokehold on your neck. And you talking and you walking like you've earned the world's respect. You are a product of the hustle, and the hustle will collect everything its product has produced, eventually reject you. The hustle is a system to exploit you, not protect you. Whole time the hustle took from you all things you thought it gave. Tricked you into spending what it would have helped to save. And you talk about the hustle like a god that you adore. You're not a god because you hustle, you're a hustler. Nothing more. Thank you. This one was inspired by my lack of ability to be good at closure. I'm really, really bad at it. And I have a therapist that I love and adore so very much. Anybody else in therapy say, hey? Hey. Okay, nice. And one thing that I revisit with her often is why it takes so long to detach from an event or a person. And she explained to me the concept of soul ties. And she explained it to me and I was like, that's great. Soul ties sound fine, but I feel like I have zip ties, girl. I feel like I have duct tape, Gorilla Glue. This is not no soul tie. This is a soul, I don't know, Velcro, I don't know. But this one is called Slipknot Soul Tie, and it's just kind of giving some imagery to how I see soul ties. Now, I don't know what type of Boy Scout, Slipknot, zip tie, crochet braid God used when he was forming our soul tie, but he need to undo that shit immediately. It's cutting off my circulation. It's been there since we were young. Tried to undo it with my fingers. I tried with my teeth and tongue. It's there in every show we watched and every song we sung. I don't reach for the honey jar no more, cause honey, I got stung. I was with you so briefly, cause I ain't heed the warnings, you were beneath me. Been away from you about 10 months strong. Who knew the past could last this long? What's wrong with me? This healing process getting damn extensive. It's costing time. This healing process getting damn expensive. I'm drowning in this sea that there's apparently plenty of fish in, but every fish that's swimming by I'm regarding with suspicion, cause last time I scooped a salmon it turned out to be a snake. I can't make this up. Who knew that a fish could tell a lie? You paid me pretty promises and I watched them all die. We're distant but still bound. I blame it on our soul tie. I blame myself. Shouldn't have let you explore and peruse me, get so comfortable that you thought you couldn't lose me, and you didn't, because I preferred you to misuse me than refuse me, didn't care that you still abused me if it meant that you would choose me. But no more. This soul tie around my neck just don't go with my fit. The memories may linger, but the feelings ain't legit. And I'll buy a pocket knife, maybe invest in barber shears, anything to cut this soul tie loose and make up for my lost years. If my friends still talk about you, then I'm cutting off my ears. If I have to, I'll dehydrate, because I am cutting off these tears. I'll grow out my nails if that's what it takes to pry this soul tie loose, because the longer I look at it, the more it resembles a noose. And while I'm attached to it, this tie serves no purpose or use. In the words of my girl Rupi, you break women in like shoes. And I'm undoing the laces that you tied to have me tripping. I'm wearing slides from this day on if it means I'm not your victim. And the Boy Scouts and the braiders, they ain't got nothing on me. Our souls tied a mean-ass slip knot, but with some soap, mine will be free. Thank you. This one is titled Inevitable, and I think it's always important to end on a high note, so this is a love poem. And it's just really about that meant-to-be type mentality. You know what? I think you like me. I think your spirit knows more than your mind and your mouth are willing to admit. Our mutual appreciation is laced into the little facets of daily life, ones your eyes fail to recognize. For example, my skin is the exact shade of coffee it's made the way you like it. Yours looks the way I like mine. Strong, straightforward, undiluted by anything weaker than you, black. I've listened to all your favorite songs. They all sound like they were written about me. You love to linger in lyrics about chestnut eyes and sandalwood thighs that overwhelm every one of your senses. I know when you put on your headphones and immerse yourself in the melodies of Miss Lauryn Hill. Your imagination works against your conscious will. Personally, I think every fiber of your being is ready for surrender, but your psyche is scared. That's all right, babe. We'll go slow for the sake of formality, pretending that you're getting to know me. Young nigga, you know me. You knew me far before our paths crossed in this life. I have every reason to believe that in the existence before this one, we were an oak tree, intertwined at the roots for decades. Somehow, those roots are intertwined still, even as you sit over there and I sit over here. We are feet apart, somehow still connected at the very base of us. The branches that have become your fingers call out to the leaves that are now my hair. Baby, in a world of plastic inflatable kiddie pools, yours is a soul like a stone underground well, like a fresh source of water. I know you're skeptical. No one's been able to reach down into your depths and draw that water out to the surface. No one's been able to fully stimulate your spirit because its contents are beyond their comprehension. But put me in, coach. Let me show you what I can provide for your mind, and don't fret. I assure you I will get to your body in due time. But for now, just undress your past for me. Expose to me every moving part that created the art that is your heart. Baby, I know you're trying to be smart. I'm amused by your feeble attempts to keep your guard up. Darling, don't you know, you couldn't stop your heart from being mine if you tried. For a force far greater than us has already delivered it to me, already deemed it rightfully my own. But go ahead, keep your guard up. I think it's so doggone cute that you're trying. I'll be right here, waiting till the war between passion and patience subsides within you and you decide to surrender to the inevitable. I'll be over here, maintaining distance that's respectable. I'll be over here, not waiting for anyone else who's eligible, because what's between us is incredible enough so that I don't care. Keep your guard up. The downfall of your wall will be eventual, and when it crumbles, I'll meet you in the rubble, armed with every reason that this is worthwhile, every reason that this makes all the sense in the world, every reason that the reunion of roots of this ancient oak tree is inevitable. Thank you. My name is Joy Samuel. Y'all can hit me on Instagram at joysamuel_. Again, I have 2 short films out, 2 poetic short films. The first is called Lola Bunny and the Basketball Team, which is about the fetishization of Black athletes in America, and the second about the exploitation of graphic media. So hit those up, start a conversation with me. I want to be friends. And with that, let me pass it off. DJ, where you at?